good morning. We just left Trinidad, Don Juan, which is way over there. And we're just putting around over here, no particular place for sure to go. Got a couple lines out, see if we can get some dorado. They've been biting a lot, and tuna, but I keep throwing the tuna back. And just a little update, just a little view here. You guys can see where we're heading off. We're not in any hurry to go anywhere specific, but just kind of cruising along, killing some time. A couple of following waves there, not very big, but enough to rock the boat a little bit. Way over there is the, on the other side of that rock, over there is a little town. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's over here. It's over here. They have some things, a couple of stuff. It's not a, it's kind of a rundown town. And it's sort of abandoned, but it's there, and they have some stores. Here's a big island next to us, kind of checking out, and we're going to go around this island all the way up to La Ventana. It's called the Window. It's a very small anchorage, and we're going to check it out, see how it goes there. And when we get close to La Ventana, I'll turn this thing on and give you guys a show. I'm doing this on the GoPro to see if it's, I'm sure the quality of the video is better, but who knows. So y'all commenting, I banged my face on the ladder the other day. It's all healing now, it's all good. But other than that, there's the view. Hope you guys enjoy it. And when we get there, I'll give you a bird's eye view of what's going on. Here, I wanted to show you how the autopilot works. You can see it's going to make this turn in a minute. So let's come out here. It'll do everything automatically. It's taking me all the way to La Ventana. La Ventana, let me reduce this, is right there. We're going right there. So here comes the turn. I told it to keep me at a certain depth. It's so far away from the shore. It's keeping me at that depth. Here's the shore. And then just a little bit, this boat will make that turn and head on up that way. Two bells and all's well. Let's take a look here. See how close we're getting to that turn. I think it's right over here. You wonder how close can you get to the shore. Usually when the cliffs are steep like that, it usually continues down. Sometimes there's jetties though, so you have to be careful. So what I'm doing is I'm standing back here where I can watch the depth finder. I can see that it's 178 feet deep, 177. So I know that the shore drops off really quick. I can also select this combo, this selection here, and it shows me sideways, forward, depth, and track. And you can see here, this is showing me the rocks off the starboard side, that orange, at 250 feet. So if we go look over here, right out there at 250 feet is definitely the bottom. Now we look over here again, we can see that the bottom's coming up. And as a telltale, fail-safe, absolutely right, last-ditch effort, you look at the chicken. Hey, chickie. If the chicken is shaking like crazy, you may want to watch your depth finder. But there, the top is tapering off the bottom. You can see we're alongside the hills over here. Obviously, the bottom is going to fall off. If it had been coming out, it would have been this way or this way. And it didn't make it. So looks like we're good. Let's see what's happening over here. Nothing in front of us. This would be black. It would show marks. We do have the rock formations on the right there, out there. The depth is leveling out, which just means whatever came down there, we've gone over. And let's take a look here forward a little bit, see how we're doing. We're moving away from the island. Let's go confirm this outside. You gotta use common sense. Don't rely on your electronics for everything. Sometimes they can make a mistake. Not usually. It's a beautiful day out there. A little humid. Glancing back at the depth finder, our depth has increased to 142. We're looking good. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go to my other combo, split navigation, because I want to see if there's any fish. If there's any fish, they'll show right here. They'll show little fish, pictures of fish, and they'll show me the depth. This is a GPS map 1243 XSV, in case you're wondering if you want to look it up. I've customized it here. It tells me the speed, arrival time, time to destination, distance to destination, water temperature is 84.56. It's 8:30 in the morning. Here's our GPS coordinates, and here's our sunrise and sunset. I kind of like to know when the sun's setting that I'm going to come in at night. And let's go out and take a look. Looks like things are all in order. I don't know how much of this wind comes out in the GoPro. I don't use it that often. The water is not super clear today. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Oh, I think we caught a bird. Honey, keep it at speed. They're just playing with the no, he's not caught. 1500. Sometimes they'll get tangled in the line. Right now they're going after the lures. There we go. Oh, that's a bird. We had 1500 at least. Okay. That one plug on the right that they're chomping at, that's the cedar plug. They're both cedar plug. That one's a purple one there. Oh, I got the bird. Damn it. Maybe not. Good, he let it go. Spun my rod around. I got it. Well, at least the bait looks good. Birds love it. This is my new electric reel. It's a Ventana 1000. It's out 21 yards. It's a great little thing. You want to reel in, you just push this button up and down. Morning, Wilson. Alright, bird excitement's gone for the morning. Time for me to take a shave and clean up my act here. Talk to you later. Okay, you can now see us entering La Ventana. I've switched over to this screen here. 115 feet of water. It's very tight. See those hills all around us. This here's coming in gradually sloped, so we got to keep an eye on that. It's shallow over there. That's where we're going to anchor. Little island over here. Same here. I pulled in all the lines off the back of the boat. Didn't get any fish. We've only been gone for an hour and change. And let's just keep an eye on things, see how it goes. I got everything looking forward. We're almost there. You can see it's going to get us right to here, and I'll have to stop the boat. So we're gonna keep an eye on stuff. The one thing I want to watch very closely is that shore right there. Here's the beautiful scenery. Beautiful islands next to us here. It's really quite nice. See this here coming up? Gotta keep an eye on that. I'm also looking down. I got my polarized lenses, watching the bottom. Looks beautiful. We're going to slow it down a little bit. 50 tons doesn't stop on a dime. Down to 15 feet, see that? Okay, we're gonna disengage. And I gotta turn the camera off and continue this when I get back. So you can see that little hot spot that went up and down. So now we gotta watch what's going on. We made it into La Ventana. I had to put the camera down for a little bit. As you can see here, it's really beautiful. We're in about 30 feet of water. It comes up pretty quick right over. There's another little shelf. But I went that far over to where I knew, since we're in 35 feet of water-ish, let me see. The water depth is actually 30 feet. So 5 to 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, so 150. I put down about 100 feet of chain, which will put me 100 feet that way. But I went over that way 100 feet, and I still had plenty of depth of water. It was 20 feet. So, and we're on a low tide, and it's a 7-foot tide. So we're good. Don't forget that when I set my depth finder, it's what's under the keel. The water's actually, that 30 feet means it's 30 feet under my keel. Not, if we had 6 feet there, we're at 36 feet of depth. So this is La Ventana. You can see it's a very beautiful little anchorage. You can fit several boats in here, but depending on how much scope with all the swing, they may get close to each other. But it's really pretty. It's surrounded by a bunch of little dotted islands. One there, there's another one around the corner here. If you had your dinghy, a good little fast dinghy, you could go out here and explore these islands, do a little diving, a little fishing around there. You can hike all these little hills. They're really nice. It's an open cove. Again, it's semi-exposed from the winds from the north, but there's not a lot of fetch. I mean, some water will come in. This island blocks the wind. Tonight we're gonna have winds coming this way. I'm gonna stay and see how it is. If it gets too rough, then I'll just go around and go back to where we were, to Don Juan. But you can see how beautiful it is. We were in the water earlier. Water is clear. There's a few jellyfish, not too many. I did get a little bit of a sting, but it wasn't much. And it's just a really pretty place. The boat's all tidied up. We're making water out of this water here. You can see the water maker, it makes water. And there's the beautiful beach. There's those hills. I wish I had my buddy Milton here from Puerto Rico. We'd be paragliding all around here. Hike to the top, take a nice jump, catch some of this breeze. This is a really nice place to do some paragliding, just like that pelican right over there. So if anyone's curious, wondering what La Ventana looks like, this is it. I would say it's a beautiful anchorage. I'm gonna go ahead and put a review on Navionics as well. And I've been here before. I've only been here in the dinghy exploring and stuff, but this is my first time I actually anchored out in the trawler. And like I said, the water was really comfortable. 83 degrees. It wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it was perfect. You could just sit there and just absolutely feel refreshed. So guys, there we are. That's La Ventana. Okay, so that's La Ventana. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here's one last view. I'll give you a sort of a picture of where we're at. Let me make this not big, I want to make it smaller. And so keep zooming out so you can get a good idea where we're at, an overall view. This is Baja California. Here's the islands. Here's Penasco up here. That's where we're eventually going to end up. And There's where you are in this little column. This is called Bay of LA. Bahia de las Anjas and Manzas down here. It's, I don't think it's the best place to anchor out, I mean to see. There's so many other places that are so much nicer that are a little further south. Right here, particularly this spot here. And in this area, you see a lot of whales, sharks and stuff like that. Much nicer in my opinion. But to each their own. A lot of people like this area where we're at. So that's pretty much it. Enjoy the video, guys. Bye bye.